Ooh, when you sneeze and cough at the same time, oh God. And I felt it though. I felt the laughter. It was in me. But, it didn't come out. You better stop it. You better get in there. Okay. How's everybody doing? Good evening this Thursday evening. Oh, well, I have another one for you. The occult. And this one is, I mean, I've mentioned it before. I have. Thank you for those hearts. You know I love those hearts. I can feel every single one of those red hearts. I love them. I love them. Mwah! Thank you so much. I love my hearts. I have in the past talked about this type of force. Um, when it comes to the occult, I had to realize that I have to repeat certain things. I have to repeat certain things. Because, let me close the blinds. It's a little late. Let me close the blinds. Oh, my God. Like that. My feet. Okay. I like to have the blinds open, with the light outside. It's really cute. It's a really cute villa. I'm loving it very, very much. But people do be looking. They do be looking, and some of them seem, a little shady. Uh, but that's just, probably me kind of like losing faith in people. I don't really like being around a lot of people because of the things I've gone through with people, including family. You don't know who to trust. So I'm like, I like being a hermit, a Virgo. When I have to withdraw from people, that suits me just fine. But getting back to the greatest force in the universe, what do you think it is? I kind of mentioned it in passing, but not really. I never really gave you a clear definition. If we can say that the greatest force in the universe is spirit, that's true. It is. Esoterically speaking, altruistically speaking, it is. It is. But when it comes to occult practice, it's not. Now, that was a shock to me, too. I'm like, what? No. Spirit is the strongest force in the universe. It is the essence of God Himself. And they go, this is true, but it's too abstract. because God, whatever that is, manifested itself. And the same way that God manifested itself is the same way that we as human beings can manifest ourselves. Anything we want. What force in the universe will allow us to do that and be able to create and co-create as gods? I'm going to stretch it out a little longer. This is not going to be a long video because the answer is so obvious that you're like, duh. But it's really not that obvious. My teeth were growing back. Hey. It's not that obvious. But once I tell you and you hear it, you're like, damn, right in your face. And just like we were created in God's image and in God's likeness, this aspect, this force, which is the greatest force in the entire universe, is very easily at our disposal. That's what's crazy. It's like, it seems like everything of the occult is in your face. In your face. And it's having the wisdom to see it. And there are many ways that you can see it. And but the pathway to see these very complex truths will require a certain degree of meditation. And not just any meditation, it has to be the right meditation. The type of meditation that takes time to develop. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Nothing really does in life in general. So it doesn't spiritually either. Things take time to develop. It's like going to the gym. You gotta work out. You got to work out, or you're not gonna get the muscle. Everything requires effort. Everything requires effort. You're not gonna go, like in Be With, go, and boom, there it is. No, it doesn't work that way. If human life has to come out through the labor of a woman in pain for 20 to 30 hours, and that's the beginning of life, then everything behind that requires effort. Know that. Absorb that. Believe it. It's time for a drink. But I'm having some Even Williams eggnog. I know! I just have this craving for eggnog. Yes, it does have alcohol, but very, very little. It does have protein, so it's good for you. And, I used to drink eggnog when I was young. So maybe something from my youth or from my past is making a turnaround. I'm entering a cycle that's familiar to me when I used to drink a lot of eggnog when I was in college and in high school. But it's better for me because I no longer drink the hard stuff. I like my sweet drinks. I've been curtailed by the universe not to drink too much of it, and I can still have something sweet, wine, but this is nice. I can have 2 or 3 glasses, do some work, and then go to sleep. Don't get a hangover, don't get fucked up. And I like eggnog, especially back in my family, we used to do it, like the real thing. Take actual eggs and take actual butter and put cinnamon, healthy stuff. And I remember drinking eggnog and it being very delicious, very nutritious. It is. So it tastes like Harvey's Bristol cream, which is Irish. This is Avon Williams, which is American. But it's really the same thing because the Irish Harvey's Bristol cream is made of the same ingredients as eggnog here in the United States. One of the best brands is Avon Williams or Evan Williams. It's been around for over 100 years. And there's different types, but the Avon Williams is the best. And you know me, I gotta have the best. Now, I'm gonna prolong it a little longer to see if you guys can tell what is the strongest force in the universe. I see some of you coming into the chat. I do got my Mr. Magoo. Again, that wasn't this, that was the drink. Got into the wrong pipe. Again, this is the Orishas. I like to smoke. I don't like to smoke cigarette. It feels like I have to say a disclaimer every time I light a cigarette because I really don't usually do that. But you have to understand that some of these downloads are so intense that you have to. Those who are priests and high priests understand what I'm talking about. I tell you, delicious. Now, who's here? Asal's rat. Air. I like that answer. I like that. Stacy Nicole, lack. Look up, belief. Oh, I like that one. I do. I like that one. I would choose that one. I would choose air also. Kay Harris. Shout out from Midwest. Shout out. Eric Means. Fernando, you look so cute. Thank you so much. I try very hard, to keep it glam and keep it, I keep telling you I could be busted, but I will always bounce back. I do bubble baths every night. I put on oils, ointments, do shampoo, do bubble baths. I do my own pedicure in the tub. I put cocoa butter on my hair, to prepare the texture so that I can start doing the braids. And let me tell you, I feel wonderful. I turn off the phone, I don't do any readings or any consultations. It's just an evening for myself. And this is part of self-love. And that's the God in you. Oh, thank you for your hearts. You know how much I love them. They really like, I feel like they're like bubbles. I love these red hearts. Absolutely love them. I feel them. I do. Mamando 369, I haven't heard from you for a minute. Mary G, water. Look up, you look great in pink. Real men wear pink. I love pink. I used to dress all pink. Shirt, belt, pants, underwear, socks, shoes. And I used to live in Brooklyn, in the rough parts of Brooklyn. And even the thugs, I mean, downright thugs, will look at me and go, I gotta give it to you. You are a real man. A real man wears pink. I love pink. And it stimulates the heart chakra, which many people say is pink, is green. I've always felt that the heart chakra was always pink, not green. Although, thank you for those hearts. Thank you. I just love them. I love them hearts. You know, it makes me feel so loved. It really, really does. But there's a lot of occultists that choose green as the ruler of the heart chakra. I'm just, I don't know, collective. I don't know. To me, it has to be pink. Pink, to me, is the ruler of the heart chakra. Now, don't get me wrong. In other occult systems and cultures, it is green. But green to me is so concrete and it's so earthy that I will attribute it to the sacral, which is procreation, right? Or the root chakra. But the color green is not associated with any of those chakras. So I'm not inclined to reference them that way. I have to use green because that seems to be the popular consensus. Even India, which is the most oldest and most sacred spirituality of all the land on earth, besides Africa, attributes the heart chakra as green. So I have to respect any use of green, but for me, it will always be pink. And I can feel the energy. A lot of you give some good answers. Very good answers. But you will be shocked. You will be in shock when you find out what it is. And you're going to be like, what? Really? Oh, that's a scam. That's a shit. Because when I found this out, when I was going through my initiation in my occult studies with the Rosicrucians, I'm like, it's that simple? No, it can't be. No. And they're like, yes, it is. I'm like, and I have to really think about it. Oh, I pondered upon it for weeks. I'm like, that's too simple. It's too simplistic. But then again, there's a paradox here. That which seems complex is really simple. And that which is simple can be very complex. So it's either or both. There's no extrapolating a certain part that's exclusive to your experience. No, we all fall in the same paradigm of experience. We all do. Let me see if there's a few of you that might guess at what this force is. And it's fun. And it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun. Who else is here? Eric means my daddy's cool, but my uncle Fernando is cooler. Oh, we're both cool motherfuckers. Yes, Eric, yeah, we are. Myra, oh my God, Myra, I haven't heard from you in ages. Thanks for going live twice today. It's appreciated. Thank you, and I miss it. I love it. Eric means, do you know how to work the time machine on our watch? Oh, of course. You know, you're onto something, Eric, because that's part of it. Get out of here. Get out of here, demon. You're not a fly. I know you're a demon. The monitoring spirit, you know, and I look at him like, what you doing? You better get out of here before I kill you. I know when it's a real fly and when it's not a real fly. And it's some witch, you know, or a demon. Whoever hears me talk like that, they're going to think that I'm schizophrenic or sick or crazy. But I talked to her, said, hey, demon, I know you're not a real fly. So go somewhere and don't be coming flying here, or I'm going to get the spray and I'm going to kill you. And it listens to me. It does. It does. That's how you know it ain't no real fly. You know, the demons come in many forms, and as shamans and high priests, that's part of our job. Is to see them, identify them, and call them out. I've had witches and warlocks, sorcerers come at me in the form of roaches, mice. One woman came to me as a spider, and I knew it was her because she had a big ass in real life, and she walked with her ass bouncing. So when I saw the spider come in, the spider was bouncing like it had a big ass. And I'm like, oh, I know it's you. You know, you can't hide that ass, not even as a spider. You know, in the 5D world. And she like, well, the next day I'm like, you knew it was me, of course I knew it was you. You know, that fat ass, you know, not even a spider can handle that ass. That's so crazy. Trying to be all in my business to see what I'm doing. Eric means the Brittany Lears. Oh, you got that devil smile with them tears. Don't do that. Aww. Also rats. Stacy Nicole, you say passion, love, hate. Good, evil. Those are emotions. Hi, CDG. Those are good answers. But you're gonna get when I tell you the answer. But before I do, let me just have another sip of this wonderful eggnog by Evan Williams. It's the bottle. Yeah, go get it. Go get it. It's harmless. I have to show you, when I give you the answer, I'm going to give you time to write on the chat and react to it. Then I'm going to show you the diagram. My dinner is cooking. I cooked some fried chicken, some mashed potatoes, some greens and spinach. I'm taking my vitamin B12, my vitamin C, and then I go into the tub and do my pampering time. And, I deal with talking to people day and night. And it could be draining. So this is how I take care of myself and pamper myself. Yes, the demons be coming and they try to come in, and I hear them. And I'm like, don't make me get out of this water and take care of you. Don't let me do that. And sometimes I got to. But I don't like to kill living things. As shamans, we're not supposed to do that. We respect all nature. But these mosquitoes and flies and cockroaches and water bottles that come are not part of nature. They're mimicking nature. These are, witches, warlocks, and sorcerers. And sometimes downright demons that they control to send to you. So if you're ever in a peaceful space, and all of a sudden you hear about and it won't go away, and you try to kill it and it doesn't go away, and you walk from one room to another and it follows you, that is not a real fly or mosquito. That's not how they act. That is a monitoring spirit. Yeah, and there's so much I want to teach you. So much. This stuff is real. Look at my ear. Half my ear is gone. And they want to know where is the other half of my ear and what happened. And what? If I let them know that this was an attack spiritually and it manifested in the physical, they will put me under fucking straitjacket so fast. They're going to really believe that I'm schizophrenic because they have tried to diagnose me as schizophrenic. They did. They didn't believe anything I would tell them about what I would be experiencing in the spiritual realm, and that I will see ghosts, and that I will see entities, that I will see aliens from other star systems, that I will leave my body, astral travel, and go to these star systems, and they're teeming with life, just like it is here. It may be different. We might be more advanced, or we might be more backwards, depending on where in the star system the constellations is. Again, not all life forms are advanced. We are definitely not advanced. Definitely. I've been to other star systems where life is far more advanced than here. Oh, yes. Like that of Avatar. Those realities already exist. It's going to take time before it happens with us. But oh, yeah. And you can do this too with the proper meditation, rest, and nutrition. You can't be eating no junk food and think that you're going to spiritually leave your body and go there. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to eat lots of greens, lots of vegetables, a lot of rest, and you have to have a very open mind, very subtle, very supple. I can't tell you how delicious this is. I try not to get too emotional, like I used to back in the day, right? But I ain't gonna lie, I like the taste of alcohol. I do. Always have. Okay. Let me see if any of you gave good answers. Good answer. I feel like clapping like the price is right. Good answer. Good answer. Very good. Yes. Good answer. The third dimension never understand fifth dimension issues. But I can tell you about it. As a high priest, I know what they are. I'm always there all the time. I can show you and make it easy for you to understand. I sure can. Well, that's what I'm here for. Oh, you like a little bit of alcohol too? Who doesn't? Well, no. Let me take it back. There's some people that just hate the taste of alcohol. They do. The question was, what is the strongest force in the universe? Maybe I didn't make that clear, so I'm gonna give you a minute or two to guess at it. Let me see what some of your answers are, and then I'm gonna tell you. And then I want you to think about it before I proceed with it. Thank you, Stacy. K. Harris. Yeah, you got the question now. As out raps, the breeze. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. That's good answer. Good answer. I like that answer. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are real awesome. You guys shocked even me with some of these answers. Because you're right on the layer. You're right on the layer. But it's time to tell you. The most powerful force in the universe is thought. Human thought. Let's talk about it. Thought is the strongest force in the universe. Human thought. We're the only species that are capable of thought. Not the plants, not the minerals, not the animals, not the insects. Human thought is the most powerful force in the universe. And we are the only species, human species, that are capable of it. Let that sink in. Let it sink in before I break it down. In the meantime, I'll take a sip of this delicious Evan Williams eggnog. And let me check on dinner. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I hear the fly, and he's staying right over there where I told him to. Okay, what is your take on this? Kind of what I meant by creativity. Steve Nichols, the ability to control atmosphere. K. Harris, thoughts are things. It the bridge from ether to tangible. That's correct, Harris. That is correct. Absolutely correct. Pocahontas. Hello, High Master. In 2013, a tattoo in the shape of a comet appeared on my left chest. Do you know what that might be? Well, how are you? Candle, hot toast, my scooter, backpack full of rulers. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Red, you know what? I believe you. I thought it was love. Love. Red, you got it. I will give it to you. I will give you your flowers. I will give you your trophy. It will be love. But it's not. And you know, and that's hard. That's hard to swallow. What? Love is God. Love is to me, and I've always heard it. I've always heard it. Love is the strongest, most powerful force in the universe. And you know what, Ray? And for those of you, Stacy Nichols, who agree, I'm right there with you. I agree. But the elder brothers, the occultists, say no. It's not. And I have to, and this becomes kind of like a riddle. The occultists and the elder brothers, the master teachers of the occult, sometimes they do this, almost like a tongue twister, to kind of force you to think. It's to force you to think. But thought is the strongest force in the universe. We are the only, let me tell you, and I understand, it took me a minute. Trees and plants can show love. So can minerals. Gold has an energy. Malachite, agate, obsidian, onyx, whatever you want to call it, whatever stone you choose. Flowers, animals can show you love. Think of a nice kitten purring underneath your chin and licking you. Oh, you melt. I get that. I get it. All kingdoms on earth are capable of showing love. I can walk in a park and I can feel the love of the trees when I walk by. I'm a tree hugger. I love to hug trees. And I can feel their love. But here is where the occultists say, aha. But one thing you cannot get from an animal, an insect, virus and bacteria, which also have consciousness now, or the world of plants and trees. One thing that you're not going to get from any of those kingdoms is their thoughts, because they don't have the power of thought. We do. Only we humans have the power of thought, not the other kingdoms. And this is the paradox. This is the paradox riddle. Nature does not produce thoughts. Only we do. Think about that. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. You're never going to know what a cat is thinking, because they're not capable of thought. Neither will a tree, a plant, a bird, or an insect. But we do. As a human species, we are the only one capable of thought. Let me know your thoughts on it. Outside raps, this is some real shit. It is. It is. Now, can you manipulate human thought? Yes, you can. Can you think of something? And somebody said, I think it was Eric, that thoughts are objects. We're thinking all the time. We're thinking all the time, but what we're thinking doesn't manifest. And there's a reason. There's a science behind it. I'm going to leave it here, and in the next one, I'll go into details, because they just told me you're giving too much. Ponder upon this. And I will do another one where I will show you the diagram of thought and how you can manipulate thought to get anything you want. There isn't anything on this planet that you cannot manifest if you put enough energy on thought. Release it and allow it to manifest. Just like The Secret, you know The Secret, right? They're hitting on something, but they partially told you the truth. Not completely, but I will tell you. That's how I'm able to bounce back and get anything I want. Even when there's no money, I still get what I want, because I know how to use thought manifestation. And let me tell you, it is a discipline. You have to develop the discipline, or you're not going to manifest anything. I hope you enjoyed it. Please donate, please give, and we will continue to have videos like this.